To the people of Italy, who have suffered enough under this geopolitical Jesuit system of neocolonialism, global financial colonization, presently, we all should know that the global system of commerce is inherently corrupt and in imminent need for governmental reform as a lawful human rights remedy under Article 8 of the UDHR Charter. Henceforth, under Article 21.3 of the Sacred Human Rights Covenant, UDHR, of fundamental equality, the sovereign will of the people can lawfully choose to impeach the current president of Italy if he fails to nullify and void the unlawful 1929 Lateran Treaty, which grants diplomatic recognition to the vicar-for-profit office position at the Vatican unholy see. Italian people are being held responsible for allowing the vicar-for-profit office position to continue existing in our modern world of social democracy, political choices, especially since it is guilty of selling salvation and remission of sin with neocolonial whitewashed images and an unauthorized 1600 Greek transliteration, invented title Jesus, to over 1 billion Catholics in our international community. Without a peaceful human rights to life decolonization protest by the Italian people in civil disobedience at the Vatican headquarters today, then it appears that every Italian is an accomplice in aiding and abetting pedophile supporters without moral regret for child trafficking in society. I personally know that this definitely is not true, since the Italian people were not consulted on the 1929 Lateran Treaty, which conferred international political legitimacy upon the criminal vicar-for-profit office position in global commerce. Fortunately, no one is above the human rights law, which applies equally to all, as it is an international felony to violate the UDHR Charter while practicing ecclesiastical, religious and political fraud. So either impeach the President of Italy as a human rights violator, criminal, and then nullify and void the 1929 Lateran Treaty immediately, or pressure the Italian president to perform his sacred duties to protect and defend the international human birthrights of the Italian people who voted for him to exercise sovereign authority? We hope and pray that the Italian president hear the divine Ethiopian truth coming from the sovereign will of the Italian peoples, as it is prophetic that we will know the biblical truth, and the biblical truth will set humanity free from this geopolitical Jesuit system of capitalism and usury, exploitation. For according to 2 Thessalonians 2, a global falling away from the vicar-prophet office position must occur first, to expose and depose the man of lawlessness at the Vatican as the son of perdition on earth. Keep in mind that the imperial throne of David in Ethiopia is still vacant and awaiting the rise of a Solomonic remnant, heir apparent, to majestically appear as international justice and righteous human rights judgment. Decision-making is at the very foundation of the imperial Ethiopian mercy seat, according to Psalm 89:14. If it is upon two or more witnesses in which inherent truth can be established in global commerce of today, then with two, Zymica and Italy, or more countries, we the people can transform our global economy in collective security, all for one creator and one creator for all. The UDHR Charter not only regulates human behavior in global commerce universally, it also justifies lawful human rights actions to safeguard self and family in private humanitarian diplomacy. Many people remain unaware that when the government collapses due to bankruptcy in their country, then, at the same time, the monetary system collapses simultaneously with a loss in credibility and legitimacy. Therefore, it is way past the time to dissolve the worldwide Roman Catholic Church for the satanic indoctrination of Roman Catholicism, subverting Hebrew Yeshua with Greek Jesus to legitimize white supremacy under the vicar-for-profit office position. In all former colonial countries, since alien subjugation and economic exploitation is a gross violation of the UN Decolonization Treaty of 1960, the Queen of Sheba, Virgin Mariam Church in Aksum, is south of the equator in biblical script, whereas the son of perdition is in the north as the head of the worldwide Roman Catholic Church and Jesuit geopolitics. So this evil geopolitical Jesuit system of neocolonialism only continues to exist because good Italian people have failed to take legal action against the criminal vicar-for-profit office position, which is the head of the geopolitical Jesuit matrix system of commerce, which would dissolve the worldwide Roman Catholic Church legal entity for gross violation of the UN Decolonization Treaty through grassroots human rights justice, just political action. Yours truly, the risen Solomonic remnant, Ethiopian Shiloh and Universal Human Rights Ambassador Extraordinaire and Plenipotentiary at Large, His Imperial Highness Luel Ras Mesfin, Haile Selassie I, as the bright and morning star, one with human rights insight, of Ethiopians, burnt-skinned peoples, in global commerce of today, Selah.